Salutations humans, my name is Jaden, but you can call me Jaden. Today we're going to be making an Indian style dessert, okay? We're doing some cooking, and it's called Semiya Payasam, okay? And my girlfriend said it's one of her favorite desserts ever. I wanted to make something super cool for her, and I didn't think it was going to be very difficult. The recipe had very few ingredients. What could possibly go wrong, guys? Now, Semiya Payasam is basically like this milk-based dessert, and to be honest, it doesn't come with too many ingredients, so let's get into what I used and how I improperly used every single ingredient to make a catastrophe. So we got ground cardamom, almonds, cashews, the semiya or vermicelli. You got your butter. Now I'm fully aware that you're supposed to use ghee, but you know, it's what I had at the time. Wait, let's try that again. So we're gonna make it chocolate. I don't know if that's gonna go good. Guys, if this comes out bad, just know that maybe my girlfriend's right, my second birthday, so is what it is. Oh, okay, the recipe said 2 tablespoons of butter, okay, and I know that a lot of people, we don't measure tablespoons properly. I know that. Is this a tablespoon? I can't tell. Put that down. Okay, so here's what I think is 2 tablespoons of butter. And you know, I don't feel great about butter. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it is required for the dish. I don't know if it's gonna taste the same though. Okay. Now, before the butter, I start looking at the semi. I'm like, okay, I should probably break this up before I cook it. And my goodness, this was a difficult experience. You can see me, I have one little block there, and I'm trying to break it up into manageable pieces. And it gets very pointy and sticky, and it's jabbing me in the hands. And guys, I spend a long time doing this. Like, even though I'm speeding this up, what is it, like 400% times? I'm still going, man. And I guess I'll clip in some of my thoughts as I'm going through this process, but it's nuts. Put it down. I don't know if there's like a proper... Wait, oh, this is gonna take a bit. Oh. Anyways, I have like a numbered sequence for the timing for the cooking. It's 2585. So I'm gonna roast this stuff for about 2 minutes. Wait, is that what I was doing? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna roast this for 2 minutes, boil the milk for 5 minutes, cook this in the milk for about 5 to 8 minutes, and then simmer it with the sugar and the chocolate for about 5 minutes. Now, is that the perfect amount of time? No, but I used Google AI and it's trying to help me. Of course, we're gonna like not just go by time, because if you do that, then it might get messed up. Okay, so, oh my gosh. This stuff. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out any way to do this. This is... Oh, a lot of this gets broken up. Oh, and it's pointy. This is one of those labor of love kind of meals, you know? Should be fine. Alright, come on. Don't fight me now. Oh, you don't want to do that? Okay. Stop resisting. I'm just trying not to prick my fingers, man. So this might look like a whole lot. So let's melt the butter. After the butter is melted, this is where the first stuff comes in. See this here? We're gonna put this and we're gonna roast it until it's about golden brown. And then we're gonna take it out. And then we're on to the next step. Gosh, I've been talking to no one for so long. Didn't even realize. So you guys missed a lot. You missed the fact that I burnt some of the nuts. That didn't go well. And now I'm trying. Okay. We went into panic mode. We had too much of this in the pot, so it wasn't frying. And yeah, so we have less of it now. Pretty sure that's gonna mess with the proportions. This is turning brown. I think it's supposed to be yellow. Oh no. Oh god, this is not going the way that we hoped. So things start going really, really wrong. The semiya was breaking everywhere, making an entire mess. There's like noodle pieces all over the kitchen. I couldn't fit it properly in the pan that I was using, so I had to put my hands in and pull some out to hopefully salvage what was in there. And then it just wouldn't cook because there wasn't enough butter, and that was bad. And now I'm realizing, when I stir my spoon in the bottom of this thing, it kind of feels like there's something chunky or kind of stiff underneath. Like, I couldn't have burned, though. You know, I'm only cranking it up to high heat. Like, what could possibly go wrong? It said to boil the milk, so I'm trying to boil the milk. Now, here's the problem, guys. I forgot one important step that ruined this whole thing, okay? And it's the fact that I need to keep stirring the darn pot. You have to stir, man. I'm just there watching it, and I don't realize that the bottom is burning, and that's going to create such a bad taste. And what I do is actually make it worse, because on intervals, I put my spoon in there, and I just dig up the bottom, because I'm like, oh, I don't want the milk to be there, so let me just scrape off this burned flavor back into the food. It's so bad, man. It's way worse than the nuts burning, and I really don't know what to do at this point. Something else that I did wrong was use a lot of cream, use a lot of heavy cream, use things that have different boiling points than like regular milk and water, and that made it harder for it to boil. It made it easier to burn and a bunch of stuff. But anyways, you can see me in the background here. I put chocolate in there, and I'm mixing and I'm stirring, and I'm like, you know what? I can't cook the semiya properly, so I just throw it all together, and I just pray that it all cooks if I leave it for a certain amount of time. And this was another mistake, because the semiya was never cooked properly, didn't have its chance to fry or whatever it's supposed to do, and believe it or not, it ends up coming out uncooked. And yeah, just multiple mistakes with pretty much every single ingredient. I did swap out like the burnt nuts for the fresher ones, and believe it or not, guys, I didn't realize all these problems with the food. I had thought myself like, it's fine, like as long as I just fix the nuts because they burned, everything else will somehow magically be fixed. And that is not what happened. It's not at all. But I thought the idea and the attempt was pretty solid. I was told that this dish was supposed to be super hard to make, and I could not fathom that with the amount of ingredients. And no, this, you gotta know what you're doing. I've never worked with pretty much any of these ingredients before, but it still was a cool, I guess, experiment, if you want to call it that, man. It just feels like a waste of food. But yeah, you see me put the sugar in there. I'm going to let it simmer for a while. And it looks like I'm doing a lot. It looks like I'm very attentive, but I really don't know what's happening. I'm stirring these. I'm very cautious with the nuts this time. I turn them off very quickly because I don't want to... Oh, wait, I do. I guess I don't turn them off yet. But until they're lightly golden brown, because I ended up using almonds that were sliced, and they burn a lot quicker than the cashews would, right? Anyways, yeah, I put some condensed milk in there, and this has some more repercussions. It's not just the burnt flavor, okay? It's not just the uncooked vermicelli. We're about to get another thing that goes wrong, which I'll show you just in a bit. My first attempt. I wish I recorded everything so you guys could see. But yeah, you can see there, we got... Let me move this here, what the heck? You can see everything is in the pot. Let me just let it simmer and cool down, and I think that's okay. Gosh damn. Messed up, though. Definitely messed up. Guys, the consistency is very stiff. Guys, it's supposed to be milky. I don't think it's supposed to be like this. Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Here's what happened at the bottom of the burn pot, by the way. You can see like all the burn. The milk, I just did not stir it enough, and you know, so many things went wrong. Because I honestly, guys, I don't know what people mean by boiling. Do you mean like it's supposed to go to a roaring boil? Like what kind of boil? It's so frustrating. And they say put your freaking stove at this heat, and then it doesn't boil, and we got this. And there you have it. You have what the proper dish is supposed to look like, and then you have what I made. So yeah, I gotta definitely do a lot more research before making this again.